Hey, what's up, guys? We're Sight After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York, your new favorite band. I'm Sifa Graffiti.
I'm Dan Berg.
Check out our latest music. And check us out reacting to the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Venice Queen live. So excited to do our HCP on the channel. We love this band and we've never covered them before, never reacted to them. This reaction is from our patron Sandra, and guys, all of our reactions are chosen by our patrons. So if you want to be like them, head on over there, subscribe, get in on all of our content and content decisions, and don't forget to thumbs up if you like the video.
Anthony, I love you. John, I love you.
We got violins.
Lee, I love you. Chad, I love you. Yeah, John with the shirt unbuttoned. Look all sexy. Look at that crowd.
What?
Look at that crowd.
I know, it's insane. I didn't even know the whammy bar could do this. Sounds like they're playing ice. Why are all these people there? They're not that big.
We are humble and little and small in your presence, and we're grateful. Thank you.
Except for Chad.
Oh.
Pretty big.
Okay. Except for Chad. Wow.
I thought this must be some huge big deal because Frusciante just walked off like he left his life on the floor. Right?
For real. It's like, guys, I have nothing left. But that's always what he does though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, for sure.
This is just one of those bands that really just, they don't come along very often. It's like, it's one of those things like sometimes you can't tell what's the best part of a band. It's like, this is one of the best rhythm sections ever.
Mm-hmm.
John's one of the best, not just guitarists, just instrumentalists, like musicians ever. Like his harmonies are so underrated in their like the classic Chili Pepper sound.
Yeah.
And then Kiedis, he's not like the greatest singer, but he clearly has his own thing that nobody else can do.
Oh yeah.
So it's like all these pieces together. It's just like this is.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is what we talk about, especially with Kiedis' voice. It's like, okay, you don't have to be the greatest singer, but you do have to like stand out, and that is rock and roll. They asked on one of these Instagram handles, like, name me a band with a terrible singer that's still an amazing band, and all the favorite bands came up. Like, you just got, people said Van Halen, people said the Chili Peppers, people said Rolling Stones, and I'm like, these are all great bands.
These
like,
are all great. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, and this, I mean, I feel like this era. Well, Venice Queen was on, by the way, which I think came out in like 2002 or 2003. So this is probably 2003, 2004. I think this is like peak Chili Peppers.
Yeah, they were already away from the beginning, which is like, me. I like the beginning. Don't get too big on me. So by 2002, they were already way too big for me, but they still were holding on to like their sound.
Yeah, well,
and I love this.
It's interesting because they never really switched up what they did.
No.
That much, but it's just like everybody's opinion of them switched up.
Yeah,
you know
they just
I mean?
got bigger, and people they were changing looks and stuff like that. So all those things come into play because you have to evolve, of course, as an artist. So yeah, like right around here, this Swell and B4 is like my favorite Chili Peppers era. From 2002 going back.
Okay, from the second time Frusciante leaves the band.
Yeah.
But everything before that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like this is definitely peak Chili Peppers, just because they're still, like, pretty young. I mean, Kiedis is in great shape. I mean, I just saw them a few years ago. They're still in great shape, but, time is undefeated. But, I don't know, it's just crazy. And I gotta say, Chad is probably one of the best drummers I've ever seen live.
Yeah.
He is like, it's one thing seeing a video, but when I actually saw them in concert, I was like, this dude never misses. Like, he's always on. Like, he's like a human metronome.
He's very dialed in. He's into it. Like, you could just see the way, like, we were just talking, like, because I'm a dancer, so I'm a body person. It's like my second instinct to, like, look at your body. And his body language is into it. It's not just, him
it's not just the
playing all
hands.
the
It's
notes.
not. He's, everything.
Fully committed to it.
Same as John.
Yes.
Yeah, and same as Anthony.
That's true.
Same as Flea.
Flea with a silent visual nod to John Entwistle from The Who. The bassist from The Who. With the skeleton costume. I love it.
Yeah. What else do I want to say? I think it's crazy how Flea... Somehow, the way that Flea plays the bass, like, a lot of people, when they play the bass, they sync up with the drums, right? And they make the rhythm section. I feel like a lot of the time when Flea plays... So I don't know if he's syncing up with the drums or if he's syncing up with the guitar.
Yeah, because
sometimes...
But
he's in the middle, like, the whole time.
Right, and sometimes he sounds like a guitar. When I was little, when they first came out, and they were like, Flea plays the bass, and I was just like, where? Because I didn't really know, like, I didn't really look at the difference between a bass and a guitar, so I always thought he just played the guitar.
Yeah.
Because it sounds, he's going so fast, like, it sounds like a guitar. Yeah. It's so interesting.
What a legendary band. What a legendary performance. Shout out to our patron Sandra for selecting this, guys. If you made it to this point in the video and you're not on our Patreon, I really don't know what you're doing. Go over there, check it out. You can tell us what to react to. You can get bonus content from us, and you're gonna love it. But until next time, we're S.A.D After Dark. We'll see you soon.